My husband came out as polyamorous. We've been married 15 years and have 2 school-aged kids, and while we've had ups and downs, I always believed we were solid. Then he told me he's polyamorous and that monogamy has always felt suffocating to him, like he's going to explode if he can't have multiple relationships. I was completely blindsided, but I love him and our family, so I said I'd be open to learning and trying to understand it. He told me it wouldn't be one-sided and that I could explore too. But just a couple weeks later, before I had even processed anything, he told me he had already found someone and was considering a date with her. It's a divorced woman from our neighborhood who he talks to at the bus stop, and I felt blindsided all over again. I told him I needed time and suggested some basic boundaries while I adjusted. But he got frustrated and said he couldn't have boundaries because he needed to explore freely. At the same time, whenever I even tried to talk to someone or meet for coffee, he would get upset and act like he was on the verge of a breakdown. So I stopped, because his mental health felt more important. Meanwhile, he kept talking to the neighbor, and she would ignore me in public. He kept saying nothing was happening, but eventually admitted she had feelings for him and had issues with him being married, which made me feel like my existence was the problem. Sometimes he acknowledged my concerns, but more often he defended her and dismissed mine. I eventually said I wasn't comfortable with that relationship continuing, and he agreed to stop talking to her. But then I started noticing strange behavior, and when I checked his phone, I saw they were still texting. He had her notifications silenced and was deleting messages, and every time I asked, he denied it. When I confronted him, he said he hid it because he didn't know how I would react and was worried I'd do something reckless. He was more upset that I looked at his phone than that he lied, and he's told me to get a grip and that my reactions are why people are afraid to be themselves. Now I feel like a shell of a person. I can barely function, and the only reason I keep going is for my kids and because I support most of the household. I'm falling behind on everything, and my mental and physical health are getting worse. It feels like my whole life is falling apart, and somehow I'm being made to feel like it's my fault. I keep thinking that if I could just be more open and less hurt, everything would be fine. But I don't know how to stop spiraling or how to regain control of my life and my marriage.